Dear soul, from my heart to yours, here's something interesting. More and more now, I am given nothing until I show up. And all that kept going through my head for the last 5 minutes was, dear soul. So I'm trusting this flow and this process to observe what the soul's heart to heart would like to share. Dear soul, as you look back into my eyes and I look into your energetic eyes, I see that we have inherently come to participate and to gather a myriad of experiences. And we have done this. We have been continuously and consistently participating in the expressions, the responses, the effects, the causes, the dynamics of our own expression. Many, many times we have felt as though we are being lost, left alone, uncared for, unloved, unnourished, unnurtured, that we don't matter. Many, many times we have wept tears, cried out for help, expressed the frustration, the sadness, the worries and the concerns of simply trying to participate in something that often has felt as though it is being done to us. Dear soul, just like me, I know that you will have experienced sadness, loneliness, and despair. Just like me, you will have run away from, you would have fought, you would have justified, you would have given up, you would have given in. Just like me, you would have felt that you couldn't go on in some moments. Just like me, you would have felt the world's problems upon your shoulder. You would have felt picked on. You would have felt love taken or conditional love removed from you. You would have felt punished, segmented, ridiculed, and judged. Dear soul, you have been doing so much, exploring so much, shedding so much, experiencing so much, transforming so much. If you allow, as our hearts connect, is it possible in this moment to realize that anyone, any individual one of those experiences that ultimately, at a very deep level, it turned out okay in the end, and that you're here now. If you look back over the experiences that you've explored, can you see that some of them have been the craft that has driven you, caused you, invited you, challenged you, excited you to try something different, to participate in a different way? If for a moment, from my heart to yours, in a unity of oneness, you could see that each one of those experiences, individually and as a whole, were of divine expression, even though it wasn't understood by you in that moment. Can you see, if you will, with eyes beyond the seeing eyes, with ears beyond the hearing ears, with senses that are much deeper, that you are appreciated, loved, and adored from the very beingness of you, and that this has always been the case? Can you for a moment fall into and accept, surrender into, without trying, the acknowledgement that ultimately you, at the deepest core inner space of your very being, have always been cared for, appreciated, and acknowledged, even though you may have strayed from that sense, even though you may have experienced something different to that. Dear soul, from my heart to yours, from the unity of all that is, can you see the intricate nature of that which you wanted to feel, of that which you desired to contribute to? Seeing from a much broader perspective, is it possible for you to awaken up in this moment, to realize that every experience from the first breath you took at your birth to now, that there has been in some way a guiding hand? Is it possible for you to look so deep inside of yourself that you begin to realize the creation and the creator that you really are? Would you for a moment explore into the life that you have experienced as though a dream? A dream that you have dreamt. If you awakened from within this space right now to that dream, could you see the beauty? Would you? Could you see past the hurts and the pain, the suffering and the stories? Could you for a moment glimpse through all of them, and see beyond into the much larger picture, the much larger truth. Do you feel something awakening within you? Do you feel the power, the knowledge, the wisdom, the strength, the love, the light, the joy, even as a whisper? Dear soul, from my heart to yours in the unity of all that is, if even for a glimpse in a moment, in that moment, inviting you to breathe the magic that you already are into that dream, illuminating it in a different way, seeing it from different angles than ever before, perceiving the dream from your heart, the deep heart, the deep inner knowing heart, that heart of you connected to all others and within the unity of the contribution in the fabric of all that is that you have participated in. Dear soul, from my heart to yours in the unity of all that is, as we awaken together, shedding, allowing, gently sensing into the transformation that is even taking place right now, as all eyes that are you turn into and tune into the core expansion without fear, with true uplift. Feeling for a moment, and even longer if you will, the connection of you with you, with the we that is me, which is you, that is you, me, across all times, across all planes. Allowing that uplift to penetrate through the veils of perception and illusion that are falling away, without trying to need to grasp, without trying, realizing that as these fall away, there is a freedom and an ease and a bliss and a light and a love and a pure inner knowing that you recognize, because in a way you realize it's always been there. Awakening to this fortuitous moment of where one soul's heart connects with another, that connects with the unity of all that is. Breathing not the breath that we think we breathe, not the life that we think we live, but breathing the freshness of the inner renewal as we awaken. Realizing again and again and again and again and again and again and again, all the way back since that very first breath that you took, that the hand that has guided you has been you, your higher self, your inner connected nature, your expression, your essence, your purity, without judgment of any experience you've ever had, in full, deep appreciation of your contribution to the fabric of the whole. Orientating now from what once was separation and individualization to a connected nature, where it's like every single cell in your physical being, emotional being, mental being, body being, across all of you becomes aware of itself. Softly, gently, and easily, effortlessly, naturally. Awakening to the very presence of you. Dear soul, from my heart to yours, in the unity of all that is, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And as you awaken to see in a new way, to share in a new way, to hear in a new way, that is far more in alignment with who you really are. I'm wondering what the dreamer will dream now. I'm wondering, as you feel this connection to all that is, to the unity of all that is, if you begin to notice the inner light, the inner brightness being turned up, being turned up, being magnified, witnessed by you, and energetically witnessed by me and you, together in the unity of all that is. Dear soul, you are love expressing. You are light expressing. You are bliss expressing. You can feel that, can't you, deep within? Deep, deep within. Deep, deep within. Allowing the shields to fall away, the veils to fall away, the illusions to fall away of that which was. Recognizing now in the scope of all that is you and the unity of all that is, that you are. My deepest acknowledgements to you, of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. As you feel those sensations that are slightly different, realizing that they're sensations after the fact of the true dreamer that is you, of the dream that you're sensing in this moment. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, dear soul. From one soul's heart to another in the unity of all that is. Where we are is here we are. Together. Each ray of light, which is you and me, and everyone else around, contributing to the fabric of the whole. In unison, together. Always supported, always loved, because you are love. bringing those high vibrations gently down to the base of your spine. Or your perception may be aware to the center of the earth. I get a sense that we could sit here all day. Mm. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.